Professor Voldemort.
Professor Quirrell. Today we'll learn how to protect ourselves against dark magic with the Defender spell. Watch my wand, then hold down the mouse button and repeat what will happen. Release the button when you're done.
So, Jer, tell me, from a learning standpoint, theoretically, how would these spinny things help you learn the spell?
Well, we're in first year. Seems a bit like first grade right now.
This is like kindergarten stuff, though.
Yeah, but don't forget, it's always in the movement.
Like, come on, little Harry, come on, let's draw this spiral on the chalkboard. Okay, Harry, you drew a penis. That's very good, but that's not what I'm looking for.
No, Harry, you dirty little mind. I need you to draw a spiral.
So our goal is to beat Slytherin in the House Cup and get all the wizard cards. Try and get as much completion as we can, hopefully 100% completion. Don't worry, it only gets hard during the last level, when you need to shoot for like 95%.
Okay.
Yeah. I had to move my keyboard because the desk is so fucking cluttered.
Try working faster this time, Mr. Potter.
Mr. Potter?
I don't think so.
I think so. Watch me.
Oh.
Ah!
Well, it is okay because we can still win the House Cup without completing. These
we don't.
things.
You don't need to get 100% on every one of these little mini games to win the House Cup. You just need to get like most of it. You need to get a passing grade on all of it. All of the spell challenges and on the Quidditch practice level, which we'll see after the Flipendo challenge.
But you automatically win 5 points because you need to complete it at least once.
Yeah.
So you just need not to fail at the second try.
Yeah. Because if you fail the first time, the game's like, okay, little Jimmy, let's try again.
Funny thing, I had this game as a demo when I was a kid, like 2000 when I was really young. And I played the living shit out of this game, out of this demo. It was this particular stage. And I don't know, I just played it over and over again. Yay Windows XP!
Well, now we're gonna try and play for the whole game. I remember beating it at least twice, once with my dad and one of my own. This was actually one of the first games. No, it's the first game I ever got because my dad and my mom used to be like those really conservative parents that were like, video games rot your brain. You goddamn turd, go read a book, go outside.
My parents were not. They were just play the games you want as long as you're in your age range that's allowed.
But then we went to see Harry Potter in theaters, and then I saw the game at, I think it was Staples, and I was like, Mom, Dad, can I have it? Because I was a little shit. And I kept pestering my dad until he bought it for me. So then I got home, I installed this shit on my computer because back then it was the real thing, you know. You had the box, you could open it up, look at the instruction manual.
You know, when you're in the car waiting to get
Yeah,
to
on the
play
way
your
back
game.
home. On the way back home to go and play your game for the first time. So I go home.
Harry Potter.
I'm reading the instruction manual. I think I read it like 3 times. And then we finally get there. I pop the disc into our computer. Takes like about an hour to install.
Restart from this point.
So then I start playing, and then my dad joins me. He's like, "What are you doing, son?" And then he stays for a few minutes, and then he asked if he could join me, and we just played for the whole game. Not in that night, but I think it took us about a month.
Still, this game was pretty long for its time.
Yeah. And the final boss fight, as we're gonna see near the end of this video, it gave me fucking nightmares for years. Like, in the movie...
You probably know who the final boss would be, but just for the newcomers, we won't really say it.
Oh, no, we will. Come on, the movie's been out for fucking forever. So Quirrell was the final boss, of course, or should I say Voldemort. But in the movie, he just removes his turban, right? And he's right there, like, he's just on the back of the head. But no, in the final boss fight, Quirrell just freaking takes his head, spins it around, and makes an awful, sickening crack noise, like wood cracking. It makes that noise as he spins his head around to bring Voldemort's head in front. And then he just sticks his arms out like a zombie and starts growling at you. And it was so horrifying for little kid me, and with those freaking the boxy polygon graphics, that I just had nightmares about that for fucking like 2 years.
Well, this is still state-of-the-art graphics, so like, anyone would get nightmares.
Oh yeah, this still holds up today.
Like, this is way too realistic for little children.
Oh yeah. Like the fucking floating cube right there.
Oh my god, that's horror movies right there.
Or the empty void of darkness that I just fell into like a fucking idiot. Luckily we saved it.
Let me give you the slow clap.
Luckily we saved the game. So... on my first time playing this to see how well it would run on my new computer, I encountered this hilarious glitch. I hope we get to run into it again. And what I noticed about this game actually is that the levels are so goddamn short now that I know exactly what to do. And that I'm not a little kid, right? Because this game was designed for little kids. Let's not kid ourselves. See what I did there? Kid ourselves? Never mind. So anyways, I'm gonna try and replicate the conditions under which I had the glitch. So I jumped onto that, and then I jumped all the way here. Oh, no, it didn't work. Basically what happened is he grabbed onto the ledge like 6 feet above him, and then he fell through the ground like it was a Bethesda game. Which kind of makes sense because Jeremy Soule. So we have the piss-easy platforming section. This game only really ever gets hard around the potions class level, which we'll see again later on in the video.
So how long will this game last, Sean?
If I remember correctly, it should take us about 5 hours, provided we don't die senseless deaths far away from save points. And, provided I can remember pretty much everything. And hopefully this game doesn't get any harder than I remember it to be. I remember from my time replaying it, just to see how well it would run, I remember the duels being absolute fucking garbage. because aside from this thing here that you have as sort of like an aiming system, you don't really have any targeting capabilities besides that. And that gets really frustrating in one of the first bosses fights against Malfoy, where he kind of meets you in the Hogwarts entrance hall, and you're supposed to throw like firecrackers at each other. But the thing is, the targeting thing, the reticule here, or whatever you want to call it, it doesn't appear when you're throwing the firecrackers. So you kind of need to make an educated guess of where the firecracker is going to end up, if it's even going to hit him. Like, it's not even hard. It's easy to dodge his attacks and stuff. But it's nearly impossible to hit him because he's almost as good at dodging it as you are. Did you want to say something? Did you want to say something?
Nope, except that I just found there's one hidden bonus card.
Oh. And where is this hidden bonus card? Oh, wait.
When you get all cards and 250 beans.
Alright.
You'll get this card when you finish a game. So,
250.
We need every card and 250 beans.
250 beans is easy as shit. Like, you have 250 beans by the time we get to the Incendio level, which again, we'll see later. I can just remember, I remember every level of this game, like, by heart.
This is my first playthrough of the game, so I remember nothing.
Yeah, well, he was with me for the, like, test run. We got about as far as the
Wingardium Leviosa challenge.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Mr. Potter. You completed the challenge. You all the challenge stars. 20 points.
So, now it's Quidditch broomstick practice.
So, we're gonna have to kind of sacrifice getting 100% on the broomstick challenge.
Just to get this one
because
card.
there's one card that's hidden during it, and because the broomstick practice challenge is, it's timed, right?
Did we get the Fred and George secret lesson card?
Yep.
Okay.